Welcome to the Bluecast, where I'm your host, True Blue, aka Alex, and my co-host, Ink Nova, aka Terrence, talk with our cast of friends about whatever we want. Today we have...
Hola, soy Dora.
What if I just edited in cricket noises? Thank you all for joining me today. You may notice this is cast takeover year. It's not really a month.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't nobody here besides me and you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, it says Bluecast at the top. This topic was brought to me, in quotes, brought to me by Frosty. So shout out to my boy Frosty, aka Dilson.
You gave him a bunch of selections and he just picked it. He picked it from a list.
Still picked it.
He picked it from a list.
Listen, it was either this or Minecraft or 4 other things. You fucking... Alright. Anyway. This month we're talking about video game to movie adaptations, specifically those, not TV shows, maybe next time. But before that, a few things. The Mario movie dropped in between now and last podcast. Me and the boy Ink Nova saw it day one, got our Mario tins. Hell yeah.
Eek.
Pokemon Stadium dropped earlier this week. I've already beaten most of the cups in that game. I need help.
Yes, you do.
I think that's it. Oh, Markiplier's in Dislight now. Is that the game?
Yeah.
Is that the name? Yeah, Markiplier's in that now. I think that's it. Am I missing anything? I think that's just it in terms of what has happened.
I don't know if you want to talk about Chris.
Oh, all the Mr. Beast research you're doing?
Yeah, I wasn't really researching anything.
I mean, I don't know how recent that is. I'll be honest. I don't know. I saw Mr. Beast trending on Twitter for transphobic shit, but he wasn't the one being transphobic. He was defending trans people. So I don't. We went down a weird rabbit hole before this podcast.
Listen, a lot of stuff happened, and a certain somebody didn't join you, even though he said he was.
We're 2 minutes in. I'm not dogging on Double Dog already.
Good dog on him. He just wanted to miss it.
He did go online on Discord for 0.5 milliseconds, and then nope. Anyway, video game movies.
Are you sure you don't?
Terrence, have you seen any video game movies? We're not talking pixels. Not talking pixels.
Yeah.
We are not talking about pixels. God help me if we talk about pixels.
Yeah, I've seen a few in my time on this earth.
Okay, let me get this out of the way. So, a movie like Pixels, or a few years ago, that Christmas movie about an NES, are those video game movies?
I don't know.
They're not adapting a game. They're using it as a plot device. So, are those video game movies?
No.
Anyway, I think we'll just go down the list. We won't spoil anything on the Mario movie. We might talk about how good it was and say a few things. We can talk about the music because that's public online and everyone's seen the Jack Black gif already, I bet. So, but also the music isn't a spoiler because it's just taken out of the game and remixed. You can't spoil the OST to a movie when it's just remixes. That's the equivalent of spoiling a cover album. Someone releases a cover album. You can't spoil anything on there because guess what? Those pieces exist out there already. There's nothing new. Just remixed. Do you want to talk about the old Mario movie?
Listen, I have that one on DVD.
Oh god, when did that come out? My Nintendo trivia is failing me.
Peach for Daisy.
Mario movie, old release date. 1993. Damn, 1993?
Shit.
Damn. So Mario, Luigi Mario, huh?
Mario, Luigi, Mario.
That
Heard 'em right.
Can I just say that movie? I feel like is what Hollywood. If Miyamoto wasn't in charge, it wasn't so heavily developed in the Illuminations project. That's what Hollywood would have done.
Indeed.
Um, I try not to think about that movie. I'll be honest. That movie really did suck. Like, it's not even like people like being like joking like, oh, it's such a bad movie. Like, no, it was a bad movie. It was a bad movie, and it was a bad adaptation of a video game. Like, nothing about it was good.
There was like nothing. Like Goombas did not look like Goombas. Koopas did not look like Bowser was just Donald Trump.
Yeah. Also, trying to think, who was the main chick? That was Daisy, right?
Yeah, it was Daisy.
Yeah,
Daisy in the movie.
Yeah, Yoshi was just like a raptor prop.
Yoshi's a real dinosaur. So was Bowser though. Bowser turned into just a dragon.
I don't want to think about the dude who got shot with like a gun and just became like a chimp.
Became a monkey.
I'm not gonna forget watching like the interviews like online, for the actor who played like Mario, and he was just like, worst experience doing a movie in my entire life. Every day on set, I was just blasted. Like, I was just drunk because I could not handle this production. I was like, damn. Not even the behind the scenes was good. Like, that's how bad that movie was.
It was a really bad movie.
I
still kind of enjoyed it though.
And then Nintendo finally had the kahunas to give it another attempt. And they did it. They made a good movie.
Shocker.
Only, again, let's not forget the fact that after that one failed attempt at making a movie, Nintendo was too scared to do film production since 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think, because Nintendo, I still say Nintendo, if they did Kid Icarus, like with the Kid Icarus Uprising, those characters, literally make that, I mean, TV show, if you made like an anime movie, be amazing. And also just Zelda, just any, I feel like if they tried doing what Hollywood wanted and made a live action adaptation of Zelda, I feel like it actually wouldn't be too bad. I feel like they can make that work.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on the game. If they pick like Twilight Princess, God no. Ocarina of Time, they could get that. They could work with that. I don't want to see like a CG, like a shitty man turn into a CG wolf and have like a CG Midna ride on top of him in a CG world. Like but it's still trying to be live. Like, no, I don't. Ocarina of Time, though, I feel like that'd actually be good. Breath of the Wild, that'd make a good movie. Besides that, though, I think the king of video game movies goes to Pokemon, but I guess that's also unfair.
Well, they're also anime, not live action, or just
Detective
animated.
Pikachu.
Actually, and Detective Pikachu went hard.
Detective Pikachu was like a really good movie, surprisingly.
It was.
I'm kind of
sad the second one got canned.
I'm gonna be honest, they took a mid game. I'm not gonna, like, Detective Pikachu was fine. It was fine. It was just...
I mean, it was in Japan for a year, and they brought it over saying, yeah, work with this.
It's so loosely based off the game at that. So loosely. Like, the name and the hat they put on Pikachu, and I think nothing else about that game is the same. Or the game of the movie. Oh my god.
I mean, the only thing is that, like, they took the basic concept. Like, the guy's trying to find his dad.
They took the basic concept, but then the between points, they took what was just a really long, drawn-out game and made a genuinely good movie. I thought Detective Pikachu was a great family film.
Indeed it was.
And let's not forget the CGI. Can I just say, my god, the CGI department for, like, Detective Pikachu, the Sonic movies, oh my god, they killed it. Bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think, in terms of CG, that goes to the Sonic movies, in my opinion.
Yes. Definitely, yes, 100%.
But at the same time, the first Sonic movie made a company go bankrupt. While Detective Pikachu, just it's Pokemon. They have the money to spare. So
Indeed, they do.
at the same time, though, there was a lot more CG elements in Detective Pikachu than Sonic.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it equals out. I mean, think of it this way: they made like the models and like all the characters, like every Pokemon, like the Apoms, Greninja, dude, they had to edit the whole giant Torterra scene,
Oh, that
Mewtwo,
part. Oh,
Psyduck, and then they made it realistic with like fur and all the Snubble, the textures. Like they did a lot.
they did do a lot.
And then the Sonic movie, the CG comes in Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman's robots.
Yeah, that's about
That's
it.
the CG. I will say I think I'm most impressed with the Sonic movie because in like I don't know if it was in Sonic 1. I know it's Sonic 2 though. They have interactions of the dog and Sonic.
Yeah.
And I'm genuinely impressed because it came out really well. I mean, you know, for God's sake, they didn't animate like Sonic petting the dog because God help me if they somehow figured out if they took a live dog, CGI'd like handprints of like the fur moving and like kept that in the shot and shit, like that'd be amazing. That'd be crazy.
That would be indeed crazy. To be
But
wacky.
they did some really good. So you know what? Let me just ask you favorite video game movie in your opinion. Like, what's your
Mario movie.
favorite? I'll be honest. I still think my favorite's Sonic 2.
Sonic movie 2 was good.
I
It was
still
very
stand.
good. It's my second favorite movie.
I still stand that the Sonic movies. So like, obviously, everyone's gonna compare Mario to Sonic. Yeah, completely different sides of the spectrum movie wise, but they're still gonna be compared. So I'll just say it here. I think the Sonic movies are better movies. Like just strictly on looking at it as a movie, like as a film you are watching. I think Mario movie isn't as good compared to Sonic. I feel like those can be viewed as like just movies without having to know about Sonic. But if you know the games, I feel the Mario movie far outweighs Sonic. But Sonic did a really good job with the references as well and like staying true to it. So I mean, they stayed more true to it than like here. Let's see what obscure movies we have on the list. Have you seen Uncharted?
I have not.
I hear that one was shit. I've not seen the Uncharted movie. Have you seen? You know what? I never saw it. Have you seen what was it 2016 Ratchet and Clank?
I saw it.
Was it
Bad.
good?
No, it's bad.
Is it? Didn't they make like a game based off of that? Like a game based off the movie?
I don't. I hope not. But
Or did they just? Or
no,
what?
it did.
No,
It
I
did
know
extremely bad.
they released a game coinciding with a movie, but I don't know if it was a remaster of the first game or if it was based off the movie. I think it was a remaster, but I'm not sure.
I think it was a remaster.
But Ratchet and Clank, honestly that movie could have that movie genuinely could have done so well. So knowing that it flopped tells me it's bad because that movie, dude, Ratchet and Clank, they could have done so much with that.
It's a great series.
Can I just say if that movie did well, because they were gonna work on Sly Cooper. You've heard about that, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
the Sly
dude.
Cooper movie got canceled, and I was upset because
Yeah.
I actually like Sly Cooper.
No, oh my god, that if they did my opinion, Sly Cooper would have made an amazing movie.
It would. Did you see the mock-up for it? Like
Oh, dude, it looks so good. Oh my, I've seen the mock-up. It looks so good. It looks so good.
It does. I'm
Dude,
like so upset.
I understand why they did Ratchet and Clank. I mean, they also didn't they kidify it?
Yes.
Dude, Sly Cooper would, even if they kidified it, I still feel like Sly Cooper would have just been a good movie. At the very least, the music they would have gotten. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, Hollywood would have been there. Be like, let's put some jazz. Ooh, ooh. All right, Terrence. Let me just go down the list. Have you seen any of the old Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, the anime Fatal Fury movies, or the Tekken movies? The Tekken ones are live action.
I've only seen the new Mortal Kombat movie, and I heard it was
The
like
new one.
okay.
Was it
Yeah.
good? Did you enjoy it? I haven't seen any of the new ones.
Uh, I mean, I'm not really crazy about Mortal Kombat, but it was okay. Pretty good.
I watched most of the old like 80s Mortal Kombat movies. They were my kind of dog shit. That's like the best way I can put it. They I'm not gonna forget, what was it, Mortal Kombat the movie, the game, is that what it's called? I always make fun of it because it's just so stupid.
They're
Um
goofy. Yo, the Sonic OVA. That
oh
went
yeah, the
hard.
Sonic OVA.
That one was also peak.
Generally some of the best quotes in all of Sonic. You may know everything I'm gonna do.
You know everything I'm gonna do, but I also know everything you're gonna do.
Kind of strange, isn't it?
Or the
dude,
time Metal
dude,
Sonic perved on the girl, and Sonic saw it.
let's not. Knuckles in a cowboy hat,
Peak. Absolute peak.
dude. I find it funny because like isn't that all the Sonic like films, like the OVA and then just the two live action movies?
Yes.
I think Sonic's 3-0 when it comes to movies, in my opinion, and Mario's like. I haven't seen the Japanese Mario OVA. I'll be honest.
I saw it. It's actually really good.
All right, so Mario's what, two, like, 2 and 3, and Sonic's 3-0, or
It's
Mario's
not, I don't
2-1.
think it's that long. I
It's
don't
like
know.
isn't it like a short film?
Yeah, it's like I don't know how. I'm gonna assume like 30 minutes, 40
I
minutes.
assume it's like a made-for-TV shit.
Yeah, it's like decent enough. It's literally just a quick story of Mario's playing. I don't know. He's playing a game on the NES or Famicom or something like that, and then he gets like Princess Peach and Bowser, both come out of his television. Peach is like, "Help me, Mario!" and then he gets sucked into the TV with her, and he has to go rescue
So yep, makes sense to me. Here's so
her.
Terrence.
I think Luigi comes with. They
Terrence,
have a dog too. It's like a Wiggler.
Terrence. Here's my question for you, because I feel like I'm surprised. I feel like this would be like the epitome of like a video game that got movie, but I don't know if this counts. I put it on the list anyway, but I don't know if this actually counts. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
I mean that is a video game movie.
But it's a sequel movie to a video game story.
Yeah, but it's a video game movie. It's a game. It's a video.
It's a weird. It's a weird middle ground. I've never actually sat down and watched Advent Children. I've always wanted to. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't think I've just sat down and gave myself. It's on Netflix. I doubt it's on Netflix, but if it's on Netflix,
If
I'll
it was
watch
on
it.
Netflix, I
If
would
it's on
watch it.
if it's on
All I know is
Netflix,
that Sakurai loved it to hell and back.
if it's on Netflix, we'll watch it Saturday. I know they have the Dragon Quest movie. Final Fantasy. What is this? Final Fantasy Dad of Light? Wait, the TV show? What the? There's a Netflix Final Fantasy. It just says Final Fantasy, but I don't know what this has to do with Final Fantasy. They have the Dragon. There's a Resident Evil. Oh, Resident Evil TV series. Okay. That exists. Oh, Tekken? Alright. Okay, yeah, Terrence, I'm sorry. They don't have it.
Um,
Terrence, we can watch every Pokemon movie, though.
I'm fine with that. That's a nice substitute.
Oh, they have multiple Resident Evils. Oh, there's
Yeah,
a lot of Resident Evil movies
Yeah,
on here.
there's a bunch of them.
I know, but I didn't know Netflix had them.
I think that's where they just all are. They all just reside there.
I have not watched a single one, because no thoughts, head empty, I don't care about Resident Evil.
I like Resident Evil. I mean, I'm not crazy for it, but I like.
I have no interest.
Yeah.
The only thing intriguing to me is Lady D. That's it.
Simp. Yeah, she's in the 8th game only, and even then she dies.
She's still hot.
Yeah, the vampire lady that slices you in a bunch of big pieces.
I'm not gonna say no. You know.
Sim.
Oh, there's a Netflix documentary on like Pornhub.
Huh?
This has nothing to do with the topic at hand, but I saw this dropped recently, and I saw it show up on Netflix one day, and I
Yo,
thought it was
I
so
beg of
funny.
you, Saturday, can we
It's called Money Shot, the Pornhub story.
watch it? I wanna
Featuring
know.
interviews with performers, activists, and past employees. This documentary offers a deep dive into the successes and scandals of Pornhub.
What the deuce?
It is, dude. It's an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Do you want to see it yet?
I wanna watch it. I wanna watch it.
Do you want to?
I wanna watch
I'm
it.
more. I'm
I'm
more.
genuinely.
Can I just say?
I'm
This
curious.
this is how you know Netflix, like, shit's hit the fan when they're making documentaries on easily the most controversial, like, media format possible. My God. But yeah, no, that is a thing. Did you just get Netflix back?
Yeah, we have it for a month.
Yeah, if we don't end up watching it, you can watch it over vacation.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it over spring break. I wanna watch it so bad.
Oh, no, you know what? We'll plan a day. I'll swing by your house. We'll watch it.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like, I thought I was like tripping when I saw that. They also have Morbius on Netflix. I just want to call attention to that as well.
Well, thank you for that.
Okay, this has nothing to do with Netflix. Okay, why the fuck am I still scrolling?
What is bro cooking? Get out of there.
Let's see. I'm gonna be honest. It's one game we can talk about that has a movie.
What?
Angry Birds. So here's the thing. I've seen a lot of like the old video game movies and shit. I just kind of don't remember them. And there's a lot. I've been wanting to watch like Final Fantasy Advent Children, the Persona 3 movies. Those are actual like movies, and not like a TV series.
Wait, but have you seen the Angry Birds movies?
I have not seen either Angry Birds movie. I have not watched anything related to the Angry Birds that have limbs.
Tisk. I've watched both of them.
Here's my response. I got nothing. I'm gonna be honest. The only reason I didn't watch it is because I didn't.
Nah, the first one's peak.
Listen,
the second one's
I literally have zero opinion of Angry Birds as a franchise, as a game, like it's just whatever. So I saw 2 movies. I said, neat. Went on with my life.
I can tell you're not an Angry Birds epic kid.
No, you know what I used to play all the time? I skipped on Angry Birds Epic. I didn't care for it. I tried. I didn't care for it.
Tisk.
I played all the crossover games though.
Yeah, out of all the crossover ones, Rio was the best one. Rio was peak.
I loved Rio. I played the Star Wars ones. I thought those were really good.
Yo, the Transformer one was kind of good.
That's my personal favorite, was the Transformers run and gun game.
The auto runner.
Yeah. I actually really liked it. That was back when I actually like gave a shit about Michael Bay's movies. And then I grew up and realized how bad they were.
Oh, they were not. It's good.
I'm more impressed that he managed to ruin 2 like 90s classics. He managed to make Transformers movies that the fans hated, and Ninja Turtles movie that the fans hated.
Well, not gonna lie, I kind of liked the.
I never saw the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movie, so I don't have any opinion of them.
I saw both of them.
I have zero opinion of them.
I mean, I also just like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in general, so
I'm probably really biased, but my favorite thing to come out of the Ninja Turtles is the old movies with the costumes and shit.
Those are classics.
The first one was A Secret of the Ooze, and I don't remember what the third one. I don't know if the third one has a subtitle.
What's your favorite like TMNT series? That all the ones that have come out.
Like TV show series?
Yeah. Like there's the 2012 one.
That was the Nickelodeon like CG one, right?
Yeah, there
That
was
one
the
I
new
really
one,
I
newest one.
thought that one was really good. The classic. I don't really have too many like strong like attachments to it. There was a time where they had like a TV show, but they had the costume still. I thought, and there was a woman. It was weird. It was weird.
What, April?
No, 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 no. Like a female turtle.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
The only reason I bring that up is because they did a crossover with Power Rangers.
Did
Yeah,
they now?
yeah. It was a time. Um, I
Intriguing.
I will say I think my personal favorite's Nickelodeon's like 2012 one.
My personal favorite is the newest one, the one that just ended. I like honestly love that one. It's so good.
What was that? Rise.
Yeah, Rise. Rise is so good.
I know that
Like,
one
I'm so
got hit
sad
bad with
it got cut short.
yeah, it got hit bad with Nickelodeon not treating it right.
Yeah, no, but that's because nobody like
I
cared
will
for it at
say
first, and
I
then
think
like
my
once the show
personal
was on its last legs, people were like,
yeah,
it's like
I didn't watch it, but I do know that they made all the turtles different species and I thought that was really sick.
best. Yeah,
I
they're all different
genuinely I
species.
think
I mean, Leo's not the leader anymore. It's Raph.
they made Raph the leader.
Yeah, Raph's the leader.
Do they keep their personalities and they switch roles or no?
Well, Raph's more the confident guy that's like he wants to lead the team. Leo's more like silly.
Yeah. I could live with that.
Yeah, he's also voiced by Ben Schwartz. So
Is he actually?
yeah, Leo's voiced by Ben Schwartz.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he voiced another blue character.
Oh my, that's so funny. But I will say, I do know that the only thing I do know about that series was that they made each brother was a different turtle species, and I genuinely think that's that's one of the coolest aspects to me because of I don't know if they went into like any like I know turtle species like in terms of differences, it might be like their
They all
shell
have
or like
yeah,
their
no, they all
skin.
have different ones. Like um, I only know I forgot what the names of Leo and Mikey's are, but Raph is a snapping turtle. That's why he's the biggest, and Donatello is a soft shell turtle. That's why he has robotic parts on it.
No, so the only reason I bring that up is because I feel like it'd be interesting if they use that to incorporate into like their fighting style or like aspects of their character,
Yeah,
or
I
like
mean
maybe
Raph
like
doesn't even use his whatever the three sword tipped thingy is.
his scythe or whatever they're called.
Yeah, he doesn't use that anymore
What's his
in
weapon?
the new one. His weapon is it's these like wooden magical sticks. They all have new weapons. Like Leo dual wield swords. Like he always Donatello still has he has a robotic staff. Um, but Leo can teleport with his thing because they all have powers.
Does Mikey still have his nunchucks?
He does not. It's like a ball and chain, but it's like a yo-yo.
Hold on, let me just look it up. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Thank you, autofill. I was not typing that shit out on my own.
I like how this strayed from what the actual topic was, but like that can wait. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I mean, it's movies and TV shows.
Yeah, yeah, it sort of works, I guess.
That's his weapon now. The sticks. Oh my
Yeah,
god, what are they called? I know, no, because I literally know what that weapon is.
yeah, he uses that, but like he uses it to make like a giant like a giant force field of himself. I
All
don't know. It's
right.
like he can
Yeah.
just hide in
What
it. It's like a mech.
is there like a good? I'm trying to see if I can find like a good photo of Mikey's weapons.
I forgot what it's called, but it's literally it's just a ball and chain that can like go on fire.
Oh yeah, no, no, no. Those are literally just kind of like those are they're ball and chains. I don't know how else you would describe it. They're just ball and
No,
chains.
it has a name. Like the actual weapon has a name.
Huh. I think this might be the only version of the turtles that have different sets of weapons. I don't think there's any other adaptation that's done that.
One of them I forgot what. Actually, no, I think it was the original series. Like the '90s one. They gave Mikey. I think it was a grappling hook because they couldn't show nunchucks or whatever. It was unsafe.
I do know there was they in the second Ninja Turtles movie with the costumes, they took away the weapons.
Yes, because fun.
Yeah.
Fun doesn't exist.
You know what? This has to go with movies. The Ninja Turtles movie that Nick's making, the new one.
Oh, the new one?
That
Yeah,
one looks
it's so good.
so good.
I mean, it's also by Seth Rogen, so
No, wait,
yeah,
is
Seth Rogen's producing it.
no, no fucking shot. Seth
Yeah,
Rogen
he
is
is.
doing that.
Yeah, literally, that's what people have been talking about. It's by Seth Rogen.
I didn't know he. Oh my god, I didn't know that was him.
Well, now you know.
Can't believe Seth Rogen's the fucking producer.
I'm like so excited for this movie. I want to watch it when it comes out.
It looks like okay, visually looks amazing. I love how they're actually like kids.
Like he
Um,
has braces.
yeah, I think I love the aesthetic, and it just seems a lot of fun. Um, I think Nick's doing a really good thing with that movie, especially not
Yeah.
giving it to Michael Bay this time. I think that's a step in the right direction. We can reverse the topic. We could talk about movies that got games. The NES,
Movies?
the Cowabunga collection.
True.
All right, now let's get back to. We spent like 10 minutes talking about Ninja Turtles.
I know, but hold up. No, because we want to talk about movies that got turned into games. Real quick, Smurfs 2 on the Xbox.
Can I just say, literally, name any game, any movie, any like Hollywood movie that could be marketed towards kids in some shape or form.
Agent P Strikes Back.
Just look at if it was during the era of the DS or 3DS, it has a game. I promise you, there's a shitty game based off of it.
Somewhere.
Somewhere out there, you can find a game. Listen, if the 3DS has a high school DxD game that's a visual novel that is Japan exclusive, that is not a joke. That is a completely factual thing. There's a visual novel based on high school DxD on the Nintendo 3DS. I think
Scary.
I think any Hollywood movie that could get a ton of money has a game based off of it. I literally have on my shelf in my background Snoopy's Great Adventure from the Peanuts reboot when that happened.
I have it too. I like the Peanuts movie.
I mean, I never really cared for Peanuts. I'll be honest.
They had I'm trying to think. What was it? So you know the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies that came out, like the ones on I forgot, not HBO Max, Disney Plus maybe.
I think it's
Disney
Disney. Yeah, like the animated ones.
Yeah, you know they were supposed to have like a Peanut style, so it was 3D, but it had like a 2D kind of vibe to it.
Oh, neat.
No, but that was the concept. But they changed it so it was just 3D and they looked ugly. They weren't. You could see like Greg facing front facing.
Yeah, he had like the white skin stare, right?
Yeah, it was a jump scare.
All right, here let's move back. How about there's some video games that have movies in the works. Everyone's saying Jason Momoa is going to be Steve in Minecraft. That's all the thoughts I have, because apparently the Minecraft movie has been in the works longer than the FNAF movie, and we're just getting that later this year. So, speaking of
one thing I was gonna say,
FNAF
I forgot
movie,
what it was.
the FNAF movie.
You
Okay.
know the guy that made that song apparently copyrighted it.
So here's my question: is it going to be good?
I say it's gonna be good.
I'm going to be honest. I think it's going to be mid at best. I
don't know. If I see Freddy Fazbear on the screen, I.
So here's my thing. I know Blumhouse is the one making it. I feel like it's going to be a good I feel like as a horror movie it's going to be good, but I feel like it's going to be one of those things where I think it'll be a good movie, but a bad adaptation. That's like my way of putting it.
It's competing with Saw. It's competing with the Saw movie because they both come out on the same day.
I kind of a hot take. I think FNAF's going to outsell Saw.
just a hunch, but like
I know
very two
it's
big
FNAF
popular
as a horror
franchises.
movie, but the amount of kids that are gonna be like, "Can we go see it?" And then the parents who don't know how the rating system works are gonna go, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, but
It's gonna be the same shit that
a
happened with
horror
the Deadpool movie.
well, I mean, as long as they don't show like blood and stuff. I mean, they probably are, but like I feel like they're still gonna make it kiddie. I don't know. I just
I
have a feeling.
I feel like it'll be implied.
As much as I don't want it to be kiddie,
I'm not gonna. I feel like it's definitely gonna be implied violence and more jump scares like the games.
they already got the voice actors for like the characters ready.
So my thought process is we're gonna hear like, wait, isn't like Shaggy's William Afton?
Yeah, Shaggy's William
We're gonna
Afton.
hear Shaggy go, "Zoink Scoop! I stuffed a bunch of kids into the animatronics, man." And like that's like how we understand the story. It's like, oh, we don't see it directly happen, but like, maybe there's like a body bag and he's dragging it and he shoves it in an animatronic, and we're just like, oh, that's a kid in there,
Yeah.
or whatever happens.
I don't think they'd show child death on screen. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's like rated R immediately.
Death in general is rated R.
You could get away with it though.
I mean, true. Disney movies did it.
You can get away with it if you're smart about it, but like, here's the thing.
FNAF, they're gonna show the Bite of 87 or something like that.
Here's my thing with the FNAF movie is there's two directions they could take it. Cause the audience. Cause my thing is,
Please, for the life of you, don't babyfy it. Please don't make
Yeah.
a baby.
I will say if they wanted to make it babyfied or like for the younger audience, they would have gone with Security Breach, 100%, 100%. I know it's been in the works for so long, but if they wanted to kiddify I know, like, wasn't it the original plan was, who was the original? Wasn't it Warner Brothers who had the rights at first?
Yes.
Warner
They
Brothers
moved.
wanted to like FNAF World. Scott said no, and Blumhouse has it now, so he's doing that. But if he wanted to kiddify it, they would have done that already.
Yeah. He doesn't want to kiddify it.
So here's
But
my. I feel like the
hope they
FNAF
don't
the FNAF
kiddify it.
movie. My fear is it's going to be missed opportunities because I feel like they're either going to go too far or not far enough. Because I think it's going to be like they're going to hint at everything, but you see nothing, or they're just going to show everything. You just see like kids dying, and it's going to be fucked up. That's my like biggest concern, really.
I'm excited for it. Don't get me wrong. I have my concerns.
I will say I'm excited for it, but I'm pessimistic. I'm skeptic at really.
So, let's just say day one. Would you care to join me? Because I have a feeling we're not going with everybody else again.
When's it coming out? October?
It comes out in October. Yes.
Yeah, sure. I'll be done.
I mean, we'll be in like Coleg by then, but who knows?
And then I was talking about we were talking about this like after the Mario movie. What are some games because again, Mario movie that boomed, like that just boomed. And Hollywood's taking a look at games now. That's why you're seeing like FNAF and like people are talking about Minecraft and other shit now.
Well, I mean, like the FNAF movies.
Well, I know that's been in the works, but you get what I'm saying. Like people are like talking about it now, like a lot more.
Yeah.
It's becoming more mainstream now, and people are saying they're moving from the superhero genre to the video game adaptations. They're going to saturate that. I'm like, probably it's Hollywood. What games could you see getting a movie, and at that, which games do you think could get a good movie? If it's CG, if it's live action, whatever.
I'd love to see a Kirby movie.
Dude, hear me out.
Works.
Live action Kirby, that'd be terrifying.
I don't want to see.
That's how you make a horror movie. It's just live action Kirby, just like inhale. Okay.
No, that's a jump scare. I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
Cocaine Bear all over again.
Not Cocaine Bear.
It could be based as fuck. Kingdom Hearts.
I mean that kind of work.
Kingdom Hearts would make such a good movie if they just cut out the fat. You cut out the fat of Kingdom Hearts and make it simple to understand for once. It'll be such a good movie.
See, that's the problem. It's never gonna be simple to understand. So, anybody want to see the Door to Darkness?
I'm trying to think. If we ever got F-Zero coming back with like the, I feel like that could actually be like a kind of good movie, like a racing movie.
Yo, Metroid though, I could see a horror movie.
I here's so a lot of people are saying Metroid horror movie. I don't think Metroid would be a horror movie if it got a movie adaptation.
I'd see it being horror. I'll be
I
honest.
don't see it being horror. I feel like it would be an action movie.
I mean, it could be both.
Here's my thing is I don't see Metroid being horror because I feel like it's gonna focus. Here's my thing with a Metroid movie. Everyone's thinking they're gonna want to go for the games that are popular, Super Metroid, OG Metroid, those things. Plot wise, though, your focus is Samus, and that's it. And I know, Nintendo, they're fucking nuts, and they would pull some shit like that. But I don't see them sitting down and literally writing that movie where you only have like one character. They would focus on Metroid Fusion with the station. Maybe you have the characters actually not dead from the X Parasite.
They do something with like Adam.
Metroid Prime, sure, regardless of what you feel about those continuities, like Other M and like those parts, those are what's going to get adapted. That's just the simplest way to put it.
Yeah.
Because it would be so hard for them to make a movie where all you have is like Samus going around killing Metroids or killing the X Parasite or whatever. Like listen, I can be a Nintendo sip all I want. I don't think they can pad out a movie that fucking much.
No.
But Metroid as a movie, though, I feel like that definitely could be really, really cool. And I feel like this is the one time I'll ever say it. Do a live action version. That would be fucking awesome.
That would be kind of cool.
Like, a lot of people would be like, no, these movies gotta stick to, like, CG. So it doesn't look like shit. But I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if they went all out with their CG budget and made, like, a Metroid movie, fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Because, like, dude, imagine realistic Ridley or Mother Brain or Kraid. And then, like, dude, imagine the Samus costume. Like, what if they literally made, like, a chrome, like, Samus costume for, like, the props? And, like, they had someone, like an acrobat in the suit for, like, the stunts. Dude, I can picture now. It'd be so sick. It'd be such a sick movie. Honestly, this is gonna be like really out there. Grand Theft Auto.
How does that even work?
Well, they have a story mode.
Yeah, but how would that even work? What, we gonna follow Trevor or something?
I feel like it would just be I feel like it would be great comedy.
I mean, it'd be funny.
Cause here's my thing is, Grand Theft Auto. I feel it would be a loose adaptation at best, but it's such a fucked up game in just every regard that if they made it into a movie, it'd be controversial, but it'd be awesome. They would never do it, but I feel like that honestly would be like a really funny movie.
Yeah. We got 9 minutes left.
What do you mean 9 minutes?
We got 9 minutes left.
Dude, the clock and the timer on OBS are different, man. Okay, we still got a lot of time.
It's 8:51, my friend.
Yeah, and we're 43 minutes into the recording.
Ah.
Yeah. 44 now. We got time. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Imagine Skylanders got a game. Or got a movie.
Yes.
That'd be funny. Okay, can I just say, this is going to be the hottest fucking take. Pokemon movie, but it's like Poke Park or Mystery Dungeon or some shit like that where there's no people.
Yeah.
Sure, it'll be a little disorienting seeing like Pikachu and then having just a man's voice, but we had Ryan Reynolds do that for a whole movie, so...
Yeah, people didn't complain like that.
Yeah. Listen, the Mario movie got an all-star cast, just imagine the shit we'd get if we got like Mystery Dungeon the movie. Will Smith as Raichu. use tail slap. Just like Jack Black as Arceus. All right. I don't. Video games as movies have potential, but I definitely do have that hesitation of Marvel popped off, DC popped off, superhero films became the norm. I'm scared that that's the next like decade and a half of Hollywood. Generally, my concern is Mario movie comes out, FNAF down the pipeline. They're working on what is it, Dead by Daylight, some other horror game or whatever. I don't fucking know. I don't care. If those all blow up, that is the next phase of Hollywood is video game movies. That's just how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Would you be down for that? The video game era of Hollywood?
I wouldn't mind as long as they're decent.
Yeah, what if we got like the MCU version, but it's the Nintendo? Whoa, that was a weird cut. I don't know why that happened in the middle of the video. Anyway.
Oh, it's crazy.
Crazy. What were we talking about again?
I'll be honest, we were talking about video game adaptations. I wasn't even paying attention, but yes, some of that.
Yeah, Terrence, is there any how about any obscure games you'd want to see get a movie adaptation?
Starfy,
oh my god.
I want to see Starfy.
Are you nuts?
Bro, I played the hell out of the one we got in America.
Yeah, hear me out. What if Mother 3 got a movie, but they never localized it still? They got like an English movie, but they didn't localize it.
Deadass.
Dude, that is the most Nintendo move. They make such an amazing plot, like such an amazing GBA game. They take that plot, slap a movie. It's like 2.5 hours. They pad it out.
That would be.
We never get the game in English though. Tell me not. That is the most in a Nintendo move. I can see them pulling some shit like that. That's some shit they would do. Yeah. That's just like I honestly that's it. Like I just feel like that's just a really Nintendo thing.
Yeah.
I will say.
I don't know, I think we've ran out of stuff to say besides the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can talk about that for a little bit more.
We could talk about the Tomb Raider movies or Rampage.
Yo, can we have a TMNT podcast?
I'll throw that on the list. Terrence, you know Rampage with Dwayne Johnson?
Isn't that the one with the white gorilla?
Yeah, you know that's based off of a game.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I was doing research for this.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know it was based off a game, and I was like, wow, that's wild.
Yo, when's the Pac-Man game?
The Pac-Man game?
Movie. When's the Pac-Man movie?
We got Pixels.
That's not the Pac-Man movie.
I'm waiting for them to play Pac-Man. Ah! When are we getting Pixels 2? When are we getting Pixels 2 the NES era or the Atari?
Adam Sandler's Revenge.
Pixels 2, the Atari... No, Pixels 3000. It's the Atari invasion. The shitty ET games come back to haunt us all.
When do we see Qbert get inserted with this family of like 7 kids?
God, yeah. I forgot Qbert became a woman and had children, had a baby Qbert, so I don't... What if one of them was a different color? What if one of them wasn't orange? No, oh my... Dude, you know what would have been the best ending gag to Pixels?
What?
If one of the Qberts was like a completely different video game character.
It's like, I don't know.
It's fucking Galaga.
I was trying to think of a game that wasn't represented, but like all the like arcades games are represented.
Well, yeah.
It's like Bub and Bobble.
It's just a barrel from Donkey Kong. Like it's just the barrel.
Why the barrel?
Can I just say that would be the funniest ending gag if they know it's never explained and it just cuts. It's like you see three Q-bursts and then one of them's just a fucking completely different game. Like you're not even the same company at that. Like it was just completely like far end of the spectrum. That's what they should have saved their Duck Hunt reference for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like all of those and the dog. You're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. So here's my question. In Pixels 2, do the Q*berts go to school? Do they transform into things that aren't Q*bert and then transfer back to Q*bert when they get home?
Yeah, sure.
And then does Mother Q*bert turn to Q*bert and then like that dude comes and then I don't remember the character's name. And then transforms back and is like, hey.
Yeah.
I still think, Pixels like is a movie, and I never can like get that out of my head.
Pixels is a masterpiece. What are you talking
about? Pixels is the love letter we didn't need, and we don't want. Can I just say, they paid a pretty penny when they went, hey, can we have Donkey Kong for the movie?
Ooh, Nintendo was charging a fine price for that.
No. Nintendo looked at them, fucking when, you want Adam Sandler to fight Donkey Kong? And then they went, yes. Then again, Donkey Kong is now Seth Rogen, so I mean, yeah.
This has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, but apparently, the Pokemon block game, whatever it's called, on N64.
What are you talking about?
That Pokemon block game? It's like it has anime pictures in the background from
Pokemon
the
Picross?
Pokemon. Yeah, no. Hold on, I'll send you a picture. But whatever, it's
the one with Ash on the cover, right?
Huh?
The one with Ash on the cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
Oh, I just saw it. It's on the Switch.
It's been on.
I didn't know that. I thought it was only the other one.
Snap.
Stadium. No, Stadium. I thought it was only Stadium that came.
No, they have 3 whole Pokemon games on there.
Wait, did they all come out together?
No. They released the one with Ash a while ago. Then they randomly dropped Snap, and we got Stadium like a week ago.
Oh, nice. I'll play it either later today or tomorrow or something.
Yeah, so you can. It's weird to think you can play the entirety of. You can play both the new and old Pokemon Snap on the same console.
That's crazy.
I never thought there was gonna. I would say a sentence where you can play the new Pokemon Snap.
Hey, listen, you can play. You can play Super Mario Bros. 3 different times. Yeah. So.
I don't want to have another mental breakdown about the fact you can play Mario 3 on the original hardware, the SNES, GBA.
You can play it on the SNES twice. It's on there twice.
The fuck you mean it's on there twice?
SNES has. Actually, no, never mind. It's on the NES and SNES. It's just there in NES, and on the SNES, it's on the Mario collection.
Also, can I just say, what a wild lineup we got with how we have the OG Link's Awakening when we got a remake. You give us that, but not the Oracle games. Come on, I know they're working on it, but come on, give me a break.
Okay, now when are we getting the Oracle games? I know they said they were coming out, but I want them.
Also, it's weird to think if you have the 3D All-Stars collection, you have both fucking versions of Mario 64.
Yeah.
You
have the Shindo and
dude, I can't. The Switch is such a weird console when you look at the old games it has. Like, it's so weird.
Why did they give us the Shindo version though for All-Stars? And then give us the regular version for.
So my thing is because they were doing like ROMs, basically for the 64 online. So they just took the OG Mario 64 because it's pirated everywhere. Shindo, I feel definitely was like, oh, it's gotta be special, 3D All Star. So they did the limited edition version of Mario 64, like the
Alright, Alex,
updated version.
Hear me out on this. I don't think they'd ever do this. But GameCube games. What if they were next?
Um,
What games do you want to see on there?
dude, oh my god,
We kind of strayed from the video game movies, but like I just want to know.
dude, GameCube has so many good ones.
Okay,
Dude,
for me personally, Gale of Darkness and Coliseum.
listen, as I want to say that, but I know Pokemon Company is so fucking stingy. They would never, in a million years.
I want Gale
Can I
of
just say
Darkness and
we would only
Coliseum
get those
so
on
bad.
GameCube if they made like a double pack port of XD and Coliseum on Switch. Then we would get the originals.
Oh, I want them so bad.
What if they only gave us the Jirachi bonus disc?
Oh, oh, you're painful.
That's a Pokemon move right there. That's a Game Freak bullshit right there. Oh no. Let me think. What would be some amazing games? Luigi's Mansion, of course.
Yo, Luigi's, that'd be peak.
OG Wind Waker.
True. They could give us
Kirby's Air Ride.
Sunshine. Again.
Kirby's Air Ride. I'd honestly play through Star Fox Adventure.
What if they gave us
Dude, hold up. Sonic Adventure, 1 and 2.
what about 3?
There's no fucking 3.
I'm sorry. I heard adventure and I thought advance.
No, that's GBA. That's GBA.
Yeah, no. I heard adventure and I don't know why I heard another A and I was like advance.
No, because those are on GameCube. We get Sonic here. Oh my god, we get Shadow the Hedgehog if we did GameCube. Dude, imagine playing Nintendo Switch Online. You see Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh,
Currently playing Shadow the Hedgehog.
we could
I wish
get.
they showed
Wait, wasn't
game
the
you
OG
were playing
Chibi
and
Robo
not just, like,
GameCube?
the thing. Yeah, OG Chibi Robo was GameCube.
Throw that on there. Let me play OG Chibi Robo and
Oh,
not
well,
cost an arm and a leg.
Hear me out on this one. This one's literally a joke. I don't mean it, but like, Chibi Robo Ziplash. What if they remade it?
The 3DS one.
Yeah, the really bad one that nobody hates and that
That nobody hates.
I mean everybody hates.
Nobody hates it. Everyone loves it. Perfect game.
Everyone
Remake
loves
it.
Yeah, good game. The
Dude,
one that
listen,
Scott the Waz loves
if
so
any,
dearly.
and I mean if any 3DS game ever is getting remade for the Switch, it's Kid Icarus Uprising, and if they don't put that on Switch one day, I'm gonna cry.
It'll happen eventually.
Or just give us a sequel. Give us another Kid Icarus game. Sakurai's done with Smash. Come on, I know he's bored. I know he wants to code. I know he's looking. He's like, yeah, I still have the rights. Make a sequel. That doesn't give me carpal tunnel as I play. Whew, I'm sorry. That man was fucking cooking with that control scheme. And I did not like it.
Let him cook.
I'm never letting that man cook with control schemes again under my watch. Alright?
Let him cook.
You've played Kid Icarus Uprising, correct?
Nope.
You have, okay. Wednesday, I'm gonna set you to.
I watched Chug
Listen,
play it.
Wednesday, I will literally set up my 3DS. I'll put you on level 1, like the easiest level. I'm gonna tell you, follow the tutorial, control the game, and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry, alright?
Alright.
That game is genuinely. I have played Switch games with Drift, and I've had more fun experiencing that control bullshit than playing Kid Icarus Uprising. I still love that game. Let that be a testament to how good that game is. But control-wise, I fucking hate playing that game.
We need to see it in its full fruition.
Listen, if we're gonna get if we have Kid Icarus Run, obviously on NES. If we're gonna get it on Game Boy, Myths and Monsters, maybe. I want to see Uprising on there. Give me the collection, baby.
What if it wasn't Uprising, but it's just a completely new Kid Icarus game, but it was like similar to Uprising?
I wouldn't complain. Wouldn't complain. Would not complain.
It was
I'd be
like
happy.
Uprising 2.
I'd be happy. I'd be happy.
Yo, next Nintendo Direct, I expect to see some big announcements.
So now that the Mario movie's out, I am curious because we're definitely, because Miyamoto's been working on that, and I feel like they didn't want to make a new game, so I could definitely see Mario getting an announcement.
Mario hasn't gotten a new game since like a new like big game since 2017.
Yeah, how long has the Mario movie been in production? Hold up. Guess what? The maths.
Imagine just we get a new like actual Mario game. Like at this, I assume we'll get a Direct this summer. Cause like it's a substitute for
Um,
E3 since E3 got canceled.
yeah, that would have been what, June?
Yes.
So yeah, we're like 2 months away from
Yeah, I said our last one was in
announcement
March,
season.
or was it March or February?
It was February because that's when I bought the Switch Online.
Yeah, that was the one that. I'll be honest, there were. I'm trying to remember what was in that Direct. I don't think it was a lot of stuff that we cared for. It was GBA and N64.
Splatoon 3
Yeah,
DLC,
N64. Splatoon 3 DLC.
Xenoblade 3 DLC.
Tears of the Kingdom. I think that was it.
It wasn't. It wasn't much, but it was a lot of updates to old games. It was like a
Yeah,
lot of we got a bit of information on like the Bayonetta origins and shit during that. Like,
according to like leaks and stuff, apparently after Tears of the Kingdom releases, Nintendo doesn't have any more big games for the year. That Tears of the Kingdom is their big game.
are you surprised?
I mean, I'm not surprised. This game's been in development for like.
So
6
here's
years
my
since-
thing: is look at
Wow,
all of
that-
Nintendo's other like their bigger IPs and like their games, like Splatoon 3. I mean, I guess it's more of on the niche side, but Fire Emblem Engage, again, more on the niche side. But Xenoblade 3, and then like they're partners with Pokemon. Like all those games, the big Switch games. Guess what? They have a ton of DLC on the way and like shit they're working on. So I think they're not making anything new. They're just adding to what we got. I don't see them making anything new. I wouldn't be surprised if we did get some ports though to lay us over.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied with that. Just give me the right ports.
I don't. Well, fuck it, we got a Kirby Wii game from 2012.
Okay, yeah, but it's like objectively the best one.
I know, but still, it's still a game from 2012. Can I just say, let me put this into perspective. That game for 2012 is only 2 years older than Mario Kart 8. Or like 3 years or whatever, if you like math it
I
out.
didn't hear you cut out. What'd you say?
Return to Dreamland on the Wii is like 2 to 3 years older than Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Let that say something.
Wait, what time did it come out? Like 2012?
Yeah, it came out like late-ish Wii, and when the Wii U dropped is when we got Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, because Mario Kart 8 came out in 2014. It got announced in 2013. Came out 2014.
Yeah, and Return to Dreamland might have been 2011, but still, like it's so close to par. Let that be perspective.
I mean, Mario Kart 8's still getting DLC. It's not gonna end until next year.
Listen, man, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about fucking Mario Kart 8 right now. I'm not. I don't have it in me.
Hey, listen, we got the DLC. We got Birdo.
Who wasn't in the Mario movie? Oh shit, that might be a spoiler.
It's not really. It's a character that's not appearing. I don't know who.
I
don't know which Birdo fan was
I've
like, "Hey, yo, you
I've
gotta be
seen
in the
so many
movie."
people talk about what wasn't included in the Mario movie, and my one takeaway from all of those videos is, what the fuck did you expect? Listen, I get it. Mario's huge, but there's a point where y'all gotta calm down. All right, they couldn't possibly.
Too much.
They couldn't possibly fit an hour and a half runtime with everything. It was just impossible. Plus, they spent so much time referencing Donkey Kong.
They did.
we got so many, like, dude, we got so many classic NES references, Donkey Kong references and shit, along with, like, just standard Mario. There, if they were going all out in that direction, there's no way we're getting, like, all of Bowser's army. Come on, come on.
Hey, we got Bowser's Fury music though.
Gonna make her my bride.
Also, okay, they apparently had what is it? Origami King music in the movie.
Yes, I did see that. I did see that.
Yeah, you saw that? I saw it too. I was like, damn.
So because people were just like, oh my god, it was actually an RPG reference.
I saw somebody who did like Mario's stance when he was fighting Donkey Kong. Somebody's like, "Hey, yo, this is a reference to Paper Mario." Like his battle stance. And everybody's
Can
like,
I just say,
"Fuck
it would be such a Nintendo thing to hide literally like it is Miyamoto being in charge and knowing how they, you know, like Odyssey, Mario Kart, like the references and shit like that they do naturally in gaming. Making that just full force in a movie, any aspect of that movie could be a reference. Like genuinely could be a reference, and we have no clue. We have no clue.
yeah."
Like every little pose and shit, like, you know, like, let me go back to like Sonic, like those trailers, how Sonic did like his pose in Smash Ultimate, everyone saw immediately because it was like, it was classic, you know, it was signature. It's like a big deal. Mario has just been in so much and has done so much that you could apply that to literally like any scene in that movie, and you probably could find a reference. Honestly, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Yo, Mario Movie 2, the ending's gonna have Mario playing ball with Michael Jordan or something. I don't know.
Can I just say, I feel like Mario Movie 2, that movie, because like we look like I feel like this movie, like the first one, really captured the OG Mario, and I feel this one is gonna capture the NES era, which is just World, honestly.
Yeah, just World.
But I definitely see it going. It's gonna jump. It's gonna go straight to Worlds, and I could see it jumping to the 3D era. You know.
Yeah.
I will say I definitely do see them taking everything that was excluded from 3 and throwing that into this, like the Koopalings, Boom Boom, all that.
I definitely see the Koopalings coming. Joe actually asked me, he's like, "Where were the Koopalings in this movie?" I'm like, "Bro,
I know. I was
don't
still
ask
shocked that they didn't put in the Koopalings. I feel like that was easy reference material. It was Koopalings.
It was, but they didn't have to do the Koopalings. They could have put like, I don't know.
They could have put anything
Bowser
for
Jr.
sure.
They got the clown car in.
I will say, characterizing the blue shell as just a terrorist was a nice way to take it.
I mean, yeah, he's just a suicide bomber.
When are we getting Mario the movie, the game?
Mario, that's the next Mario game coming out.
Dude,
That's what they've been preparing.
Dude, it's just like what if they made like one of those crappy like video games based off movies, but it was like just Mario, and you're like, your thing is games. How did you screw this up? Like that, I want to see that. They just take the map of New Donk City from Odyssey and Peach's Castle, and they just like reuse it, like retexture it. It's like, it's Brooklyn. It's like, that's not Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn. We gotta save Brooklyn, Luigi. I would say that was a pretty good podcast.
That was pretty fine.
That was fun. That was fun. And it looks like Ninja Turtles is gonna be on the list now.
Yeah, let's go.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
We spent a good 20 minutes on that.
Listen, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Ninja Turtles fan, but I definitely have a soft spot for the Ninja Turtles.
No, I love Ninja Turtles.
My thing is, I like the Ninja Turtles because they're just fun, like conceptually. Like just that as a concept, they're just fun. And I feel like they've just been used really well over the years.
Yeah.
They definitely have had like better series and movies and like some not bad ones, but I feel like as of what I've seen, I haven't seen anything that I would say is like genuinely like shit. Like I feel like they've done really well across the years. And then they've also made just the hardest fucking arcade and NES game. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I'm. Have you ever seen the Ninja Turtles CG thing where, like, Raphael's Batman?
Yeah.
It's fucking wild. This is where watching parents die, Raphael. Kind of a bummer, man. Alright.
How a bummer, dude.
Kind of a bummer, dude. Alright. Well, thank you for joining me. And only you joining me. No one else joined during this.
Anytime. Are you sure you don't want to diss a certain Double Dog?
He'll get my wrath the second I hit stop record. Don't you worry, Terrence.
Alright.
But yeah, next month, Box, aka Julie, will be hosting. We don't necessarily... I don't know. Did Julie confirm a topic yet? I don't think Julie sat down and said I'm doing that. I think Julie's just still been throwing shit out.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Didn't they say TF2 or something? I don't know. Or Half-Life?
I don't know. They just keep saying words and say, that's my topic. And I say, fucking, I don't know.
Well, to be decided, but something like that.
But next month, the they, them is in charge.
The second they, them.
They, them, the reckoning. The revenge. But yeah. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you all so much for making it this far. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. If you want to hear them, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
English.
First language.
Bye-bye.
Have a lovely day, everyone.
Bye-bye.